Welcome back, team. Another day, another Leetcode. It's been a while. It's been a few days, actually. I've been out in the field doing some service work, some field service engineering visits. You know what I'm saying? So now it's back to the code, right? So it says reverse bits of a given 32 bits unsigned integer. Notes that, some languages, such as Java, there is no unsigned integer type. In this case, both output and input will be given as a signed integer type. This should not affect your implementation, as the integer's internal binary representation is the same, whether it is signed or unsigned. In Java, the compiler represents the signed integers using 2's complement notation. Therefore, in example 2, the above input represents the signed integer -3, the output represents the signed integer, whatever the hell that is. Water. Okay, so reversal of bits. So they give me this. I basically have to take this and reverse it, which is an input n. So what I could do is I could turn this into a string. So string n, and then I could go n and let's go to Python Playground real quick, because I want to test out a theory. I want to see if I can, what's it called? I want to see if I can do this, create a new board. Okay, as you can see here, this thing, I want to use this pen. Add your first object. Okay. So what I want to do here is, okay, let's get that, delete. Run. So what I want to see is if I can reverse this as a string. The input must be a binary string of length 32. Reverse bits of a given unsigned integer. Okay. So it's not a string, or is it? I haven't seen 2's complement in a while. What is this? A method for representing signed integers on computers, generating more fixed binary input values. 2 components use binary integer with the greatest value as assigned to a thing. Okay, cool. We'll look at that later. I want to test my theory out. So what I'm going to do here is take this exact example. Okay, then I'm going to go So first I'm going to go n, or I'm going to go test equals str n. Print test. Why is this not worth it? Why can't I use this? Unless this is already a string. If that's the case, if this is already a string, because we can't have this binary value, that means I just have to reverse it. So if that's true, then I just come here and I go strn reverse bit equals n. Then I want to go slice -1. So basically I want to go increment by -1 in this range. Okay, I could do this. It basically takes this and it reverses it. So I just want to see. Okay, so if I do this, let's take this exact scenario actually. Turn to a string, print the string. Print this. Okay, so now I got test. Yeah, so this is exactly what I'm looking for. So I take the string, reverse the string. Not 1032, but int 32 bit. Let's run it. I'm just trying to figure out what is going wrong. If it's an input string, what if I do this? I have the input string. It has to be an input string. So if it's a string, I could reverse the string. And this is what I want. I'm kind of lost. So let's see what the answer is. Let's see what I could do. Maybe I'm not understanding the question. From what I'm looking at, it looks like all it wants to do is flip this, which I'm doing. What the hell just happened? Uint, I'd want to do that for unsigned integer. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, let's check. Okay, so uint is not defined. Int doesn't work. I'm reversing the string. Why not take it even further? I could just return it as the reverse string. There's no way it's that easy. Oh, param n an integer, return an integer. If that's the case, then I want to go test equals turn it into a string, reverse it, and then spit it back out. What is wrong with my logic? Why does not work? Because you can't do this on a... What if I do this? Okay. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Now we're speaking that language. I take a lot of appeal to the one-line solution. Like if I could do all this, I could just return directly as is with this. I'm like thinking, what else do I do? I'm reversing the string. I'm pretty much doing exactly what I'm doing there. I take the integer, I turn it into a string, reverse it. I'm falling asleep too. I came from freaking Niagara. It was like a 3-hour drive. Okay, let's see what's going on here. But do you see, this is what it takes, man. Like, even when you're tired, you gotta keep doing questions. Even when you're not tired, you gotta do questions. You have to do questions when you don't feel like it. When you do feel like it, at all times, as much as you can consistently. And even though it might suck, it will pay dividends in your future. So let's go to ChatGPT and let's see what's going on, because I'm getting answers now. Maybe there's something I'm missing. So let's go chat. So then there's that, and then there is my code. So let's figure out what I need to do to fix. Converting n to a string and reversing it didn't work for this problem. This is because input n is the 32-bit unsigned integer, represents a binary string, and the output should be the integer with its bits inverted. This is the approach. Okay, so I was turning into a string, reversing it won't work. This is because n is a 32-bit unsigned. To reverse bits of a 32-bit unsigned integer, you should manipulate the bits directly without converting to string representation. So I guess what I would do here, if this is the case, is I just go through each number and swap. If ni equals 0, return I could just return n on the spot. Okay, let's try that. Oh, it's one of those shift registers. Okay, so you can run it individually, and it says result is 0 for I and thing. I haven't used these shift registers before, so I didn't even know that was the thing in Python. Yeah, I was thinking I could flip them. So let's go 0 to range 32. If it's 0, I could just put 32, like the solution. And then let's see. Make space for the new bit. Result. N and 1. Should I close Leetcode by accident? Dude, like I am knocking out right after this question. Like even my voice is like monotonous. I'm like tired. N and 1. N and 1. This is how they do it. Result N. Okay, so you're basically going through each item, shifting it to the left to get the most significant digits. And then let's try it. Okay, what the fuck just happened? I'm like dozing off. Result equals 0. Okay, so if I have a result equals 0, oh, this for I, return result. Why do I have this Docker open? And close this. Run. And somehow that works. Let's try and decode it. Result initializes 0 with the bits. We iterate 32 times because n is a 32-bit integer. Each iteration left shift result by 1 to make room for the next bit. Oh, so it's using some sort of bitwise thing. Use bitwise AND. See, I knew it. And 1 to extract the least significant bit of n and append it to the result. Shift right n by 1 to discard the least significant digit. Okay, so it uses the bitwise shift. Directly manipulates n without converting it to string, ensuring correct reversal. Okay, so that's why. If I submit it, it should work as well. So you can't actually, okay, it beats 97% of the people that submitted. So basically you can't turn it into a string, you need to manipulate it in place. Which means one way to do that is to use this little bitwise operator where you can shift to the left and shift to the right using Python with the 2 greater than or 2 equal signs right beside each other, right? And as you can see, the tests have passed. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave your comments in the comment section below, subscribe to the channel. Keynologist out.